Classic.
It's me, Mario.
Your mother's my daddy, yeah. Phoenix, what's up, babe? Thanks for the luck. How are you? Satatun pa hito hito hihuti pa ho 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 pa pra pa pa ha pa ho. You're so hot, Green Drag Shoshi. Goodbye, babe. Hate that guy. Tell Green Dragon's son that I said hi. Was the first time Leonard talked to you, but I forgot? Oh, she's like from the event? Oh, Green Dragon, how dare you? Was he mad at you? Oh, excuse me. Next summit bib. Pam do do doom doom pa boom ba boom pa na mini mini nam. Look at the bam boom boom. That was a bit weird. What am I going to next time? I think that it's much more of a. How do you say this in English? It's way more likely that I would go to the next summit than before I went to the summit. Much higher chance. I might not go as a streamer next time and just go to attend. That way we can have much more free time and like I really would like to do more stuff in New York City, Manhattan. There's so much that I just haven't done and I've been there 4 times now. Why is it more likely? Combination of a few things because I just always have too much of a good time with my friends and everybody there that not going will suck. We did really well this time. We raised a lot of money for urban arts and it was just really good and especially being an ambassador for GSA, I think it just makes sense. Dig-da-bow. Could you put an amp in your mouth for $49? Sure. And I won't go out of principle? Damn. I knew it. I knew he was gonna hope that I wouldn't go so he can go. So get a packet of dig-a-din. What are you up to, Carl's G straightening? Your father with my daddy mother, yeah. Start saving my boss lunch tickets? Yes! Dude, that'll be pog if everyone goes in September. Go. And then Genesis and maybe Brian too, aka Cherub, who's a hoot. And then Carl's and Sarge are gonna come. Cutting oaks and doing mahogany homes. Cutting oaks? Wait, why oaks? No, it's actually the highest in the group, EBM. He has like 75 wood cutting or something. That's why I'm wondering why he's cucking. Okay, dude. Why he's cucking oaks. Probably from mahogany homes, maybe? Druids? Wait, what druids, EBM? Druids. So the summit events are pretty much going to be in Manhattan, like, for the foreseeable future. Once the event goes well enough, it's going to just be in Manhattan. Unless Richard, who's like one of the directors of Urban Arts, did say at the end of this summit about the possibility of them expanding to LA and other places, maybe Chicago. And if they get other headquarters, we might have events either in LA or Chicago or something. But for the foreseeable future, if that doesn't happen, then it's just going to be in Manhattan. A baby, I dive in. Wait, the window outside Summit Genesis you're talking about? Wait, is this super close? To the Boston ticket? That's pretty fog. I missed the swim, didn't I? So what I'm doing here, Chad, is called speedrunning. If you don't really know what this is, too bad. Well, dude, look at that, babe. The next feed over? Oh, that's insane. Okay. Speedrunning like explain speedrunning like I'm 5. So basically, I press button, I go fast, I finish game faster than before. Lamau. It is true, Genesis coin. We reacted to it earlier. Alright, we're doing this now. Okay. That's a bit weird. I'm a little bit late to this. What the tit was that? What the f? Alright, let's not do that again. Snout's husband is good looking as she is. Snout's husband might be the biggest hunk of a man I've ever seen in my entire life. If that answers your question. So no. Okay. Explain speedrunning like if I'm stupid, gay, cringe, and Wade. So basically, and then, and then, and then, ha la la la, and you're done. I dive in, yeah, 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 yeah. When's Green Dragon gonna get a signed badge? The rewards usually get shipped out like a week or two after, I'm guessing. And then this whatever shipping time. This is not gonna work. Okay, it worked. Holy. Some green after basement, you purchase a sub deal, Deb. But I have the wrong. Look. Basemente. La mente del base. Up one sec? I don't think it is actually. It is. Just kidding. You bought so many grain drag, Shushi. You were like, die. What's up, Kip? How are you, babe?
Here we go.
Okay. Very good, Squeaky. What's up, Helmai? Thank you, babe. Very sweet of you. True, Michael. You did tell me that though, but I was keeping it a secret, but I guess it's out now. Imagine Green Dragon selling his beautiful pink car. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Love on the Spectrum. I saw like 1 or 2 episodes of that once years ago. For some reason, I don't remember why, and it was a great show. Hamster on a piano. Hamster on a piano. B-Dude, what's up, bud? It was great to meet you at Summit. Same to you. I hope you got home safe. I hope it wasn't cringe. Okay. "12 hours. Oh my gosh. Was there delaying or canceling a flight? Oh no. I delayed into missing last flight. No, man. Worst. That's happened to me once or twice. I think it was just once, actually. It was Air Canada, who are actually kind of known for delayed flights, which is hilarious because that's exactly what happened to me. Air Canada flight from, I think it was Canada. Dude, where was it? It must have been Toronto to Washington, D.C. Yeah, to Dulles Airport. The flight was delayed by an hour and a half or something. I arrived at Washington, D.C., missed my connection flight, and they basically said, "F you, we can't do anything. We can give you..." They gave me the same flight for the next day, so 24 hours later. So I just got a hotel room in DC to stay overnight and then go back to the airport and take the flight, which honestly ended up kind of being kind of chill. It was actually kind of enjoyable. Being in the hotel room for just one night to just chill by myself was actually kind of sick. I really enjoyed that. Just having the whole room to myself. I gooned to anime titties for 10 hours straight. It was awesome.
Here we go.
Oh, really, B-Dude? What the... That's kind of scary, though. Dude, medical emergencies on planes must be the most terrifying shit ever. we talk about the dress drama? The dress drama? Wait, what is this? What's up, keyboard? I dive in. Bruh. I said it before and I'll say it again. Fuck, oh my god! Oh my god! What the f was that? What was that, dude? What was that? Holy. That was very, very awkward. If for some reason I have to like quit streaming or I can't do streaming anymore, I would become a flight attendant. I think that would be the next thing I do in life. Next career or whatever. I don't have enough coins. I'm getting so much lag. Aren't I afraid to fly? I'm not afraid to fly. I'm afraid of heights. So like, I know anything about flying. No, like at this point, I'm not afraid of flying. No, I used to be a little bit when I was younger, but I actually enjoy planes profusely. Snelms knows. Everybody knows by now. I always post videos of my planes when I'm flying. I'm a huge plane fanatic, and I like flying. I love traveling. Cool. And if my job is to do that, being a flight attendant, it like gives me a reason to like be busy on planes, and I think I'll enjoy it. I think I'll be a good flight attendant. Just seems something that's interesting, you know. You get to go to different places, and it's a mobile job, which I think is what I need in life, because my ADHD will be great for that. I think that's just what I need in life. I get to dress up. I like dressing up. Put on makeup. Yeah. And the salaries are pretty good for flight attendants, especially if you spend quite a few years doing it. They're pretty good. Is that the no? That was it's not the helicopter one, right? Genesis with Kobe. Because I saw that thumbnail, but I didn't watch the video. I haven't seen Metroplan in a while, not gonna lie. I have a lot of videos to catch up on. Last time they landed on a highway. Oh my. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of afraid of those like small like planes, like propeller planes. I'm not afraid of them, but like I don't know if I want to fly in those, dude. I don't know if I trust them, dude. I want to stick to popular airlines and big planes. Feel more safe. If I become a flight attendant, I'm definitely just gonna stick with like one of those big time airlines. Iberia, whatever, the local Spanish airline. DC-9. Oh, I know the DC-9s. Okay. DC-9 was like the old version of the Boeing 737 nowadays, right? Like super popular. Dude, my angle was so... Why was I so far away from the coin? Oh my god. Hope I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Alright, honestly not that bad. Not that bad. Country I want to visit the most right now, if I could think of anywhere that I really want to go and visit, would be the west coast of Canada. Also the northwest coast of America too, that looks beautiful, like Washington and Oregon around there, but like west coast, kind of like British Columbia. I really want to go there. I want to go Vancouver, Victoria, Banff. I heard Banff is like one of the most beautiful places ever. Guys, I'm missing a star. Oh, I haven't done 100 coin. Holy sh. Speaking of Canada, hi Steph Milk. Oh, I chose the wrong star. Steph's fault. He distracted me. Bomba Klua. What's up, babe? Holy f. Why am I so bad? I don't know what's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna get tornadoed. Of course, that the Goomba is there. Could be in a million places. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a while. Oh my god. Dude, just starts feeling so kitty flaky. Ah! The stars all over the place. Only two planes I've been on is Airbus A321 and Boeing 737. If you haven't like gone far or any long haul flights, then those are pretty much the planes you're gonna be in, yeah. If you only go to like, if you only do domestic flights, short flights, especially within America, like domestic flights within America are pretty much almost always gonna be 737s or any of those like smaller like other models that I don't know the names of. That American Eagle flies a lot of, and Delta. And yeah, A321s, A320s, that kind of. Oh, I was supposed to split. Do you guys know that Cheese is a major fan of men? I love men. Love him! But you know, adult men. I don't want to get Google Doc-ied. Google Doc-y! I love you, Michael. I do for coin. So there's a meme on the internet where Saikuno, who's a really big streamer, like they try to cancel him because I don't know, you know, the classic Google Doc came out saying he's a serial cheater or whatever. Turns out it was just stupid, just relationship stuff. But one of the top comments, replies to the tweet, was just a gif of, you know, the part in the Minecraft movie where Jack Black shouts "Chicken Jockey," and it's just his face. Somebody replied with just a gif of Jack Black's face, and it just says "Google Docky," making fun of the Google Doc. It was just hilarious. It was very funny. Yeah, there we go. It's so funny. Oh, that was close. I smell a good blue coin. Red coin. The classic Google Doc? Yeah, kind of, yeah. Because a lot of it is ridiculous, man. A lot of these Google Docs in the past, like, few years have just been, like... It basically comes down to... I don't want to sound insensitive, though, that's the thing. Like, because, like, a lot of it are very... You know, some of them could be serious stuff. But, like, a lot of these Google Docs are getting debunked as just, like... It's just relationship issues that people are making public because they want to burn down the other person's reputation. You know, that's really all it is. And the more popular the streamer is, the more likely they're gonna get Google Doc-ed, bro. It's just how the story goes. It's just stupid. A lot of these Google Docs just end up being, oh, they just had a relationship. Bummer. You know what I mean? Like, that happens every day. A lot of people have shitty relationships or are boyfriends and girlfriends, and then they learn from it and move on with their lives. You know what I'm saying? And then they just put like fancy labels behind it to make it more of like clickbaity and more impactful. Like, you know, Saikuno is a serial cheater or whatever. Like, what does that even mean? I mean, same, B, dude. I don't keep up with shit anymore. I get my news from chat and like other friends and whatever. But I'm not even on Twitter anymore. Oh my god. Okay, just please. Please. These stars always... They always get me. What am I doing, brother man? I'm just throwing the run. Oh. So you're talking about like if the person was like a really person in a relationship, but they otherwise like portray themselves as like a really good, positive person in like their streaming community. So it's kind of like they're darker behind bars kind of thing, behind the scenes. Well, yeah, of course. But it's just that like a lot of these cases, a lot of them end up being cases of just like a bad relationship. There's like nothing happening actually. There's no abuse whatsoever. It's just like, look, my ex-boyfriend said something really to me this one time, and they label it abuse or whatever. Which the problem with that too is that it undermines heavily like actual abuse cases and sexual harassment cases start to get undermined and basically almost like seen as like, you know, less important. It kind of fucks over actual victims of really bad stuff. It gets complicated. It's just really complicated. That's why it's such a thing. Popular topic. But yeah, that's streaming in general. Yeah, Michael. Every like full-time streamer develops their personality. Sometimes like their personality could be on stream could be very different to their real life personality. Sometimes it's like the same thing, just elevated. Like my stream, like I went out of my way to not do that, and it's exactly what I did. Nah, I don't feel like continuing. I lost way too much time in HMC. I'm not comfortable with it.